Dealerships are desperate and they're using online prices to trick you to buy. This is how you beat it. If you don't know, my name's Tommy. I've been in the car business most of my adult life, done sales and finance, and now I negotiate car deals. Enough about me. Let's talk about desperate dealers. Dealerships are trying to find any way to get you into store, and that means they're using online prices to manipulate the public to get it, making you feel like you're getting a better deal than what they are. So what are they doing? What they're doing is they understand that 80% of consumers actually buy on websites like cars.com, Car Gurus, etc., Auto Trader, and what those websites have is a grading scale on how good of a deal a car is. So what they'll do is price their car at, let's just say $30,000, which places their car at a great value. But what they're doing is changing the price after by adding add-ons, protection plans for thousands of dollars to make their $30,000 car now $35,000. So how do we beat it? The first thing you have to understand is that you do not have to pay for these add-ons. These are additional. I don't care if a dealer says they already put it on the car. I don't care if a dealership says they're mandatory. They are not. If you get enough quotes from enough dealerships, you can get these wiped out. I will tell you, for all the deals I negotiate, probably 1 out of 10 have any add-ons. And those 1 out of 10, they normally want them. Maybe it's tints, maybe it's wheel locks, whatever it is, the customer actually wants to have that add-on on there, but 99% of them do not have them and they do not need them. So when we're talking to these dealerships, first off, tell them that you don't want to buy it. The second thing you need to do is get quotes with other dealerships without them on there. The first thing I normally do when I negotiate a car deal is they'll send me their official quote, and the first thing I'll do is negotiate the add-ons off. So I'll say, okay, I will buy the car, but I cannot have those add-ons on there. Once they remove those add-ons, I take that quote and send it to a different dealership saying, this is my best offer, can you beat it? They know they have to remove the add-ons now to beat that price, and then they lower the price of the car. That goes back and forth until I get the best possible deal on a vehicle. The only way to avoid this from happening for you is asking for official out-the-door numbers. You say OTD, out the door, T-sheet, whatever you want to call it. But ask for that before you ever go to a dealership. If a dealership is not willing to give you this, then that's a red flag. The other way to do this, if they won't give you a T-sheet, is just say, they might tell you that your price of the car is $20,000. You can say, okay, awesome. If I bring you a check for $20,000, I can walk out with the car, correct? And at that point, they have to correct you and say, well, there are some other add-ons and fees. Or they'll say, yes, if you bring a check for $20,000, we'll let you buy the car. Again, I would still ask for that T-sheet at that point. But if they answer that question in that way, it's normally a good sign that there's no more add-ons. The other big scam that they're doing right now is they are trying to make you finance with them. They will say, you will only get this price, which is a crazy manipulated price, if you finance at this 13% rate. I just had this done in an Armada, and I promise you it's not worth it. Unless you're gonna pay cash for the car, then you can pay off the loan immediately. It is not worth paying these inflated prices. Dealerships are doing whatever they can to get people in store. They understand that people aren't buying right now. And because of that, they are desperate to find people to go in. I just talked to one of my friends, and he said that one of his dealerships that is used to selling 200 used cars a month is down to probably trending about 100. Dealerships are starting to get desperate, and as they do that, they're gonna pull more and more tricks to get the public to come in. This is why I preach doing everything online and over the phone. It's transparent, it's analytical, and you understand the value of the car you're getting. There's no emotions being played. There's no salesperson trying to manipulate you, because remember, a salesperson is trained to get you to buy. The salesperson's only job is to get you in store. And when that doesn't happen, they have to go to numbers. But their job is to get you in store, so they're gonna do everything they can. So understand the first wall is probably gonna be, well, I can't give you numbers unless you're in store. We hear this all the time. I'm used to it. Guess what? You say, I'm not willing to come in store. I'm a busy guy. I don't want to play those games. I just need numbers out the door, and I will buy from you if they're competitive. Once you say that, then they'll normally give you numbers. You might have to go a few different times. If a dealership still refuses, just pass on them. There's 20 dealerships close to you. You don't need to buy from that guy down the street. You can drive 20 minutes down the road if it's gonna save you thousands. I promise you this works. I negotiate deals within 24 to 48 hours mostly because I'm just doing this back and forth. Sometimes it takes me a little bit longer. When I'm dealing with a customer in New York, that might take me a week to negotiate. But again, we get that first domino to fall and the rest fall after. The big thing I wanna talk about this video is do not pay for add-ons. Do not pay for accessories. Now, again, let me just make sure, back up a little bit. There are factory installed accessories. That's normal, that's from the factory. You can always buy a car with less factory installed accessories, but realistically, don't pay for any dealer added accessories. If you guys like this content, once you like, follow, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. A new series is coming as of tomorrow. I'm super excited to show you, but thank you guys all and have a great day.